Hello, I have a Coleman portable grill here, and some of the reviews I've seen are people complaining that it opens up in travel. I'm going to demonstrate. I've already repaired mine, and that's what this video is about. I'm going to demonstrate the issue. When you have this pulled up this direction like so, yes, I'm in my living room, it has a locking mechanism to hold the grill top on, and now I'm going to set it down because I don't have multiple hands. That as this bracket here, this locking mechanism ages, it doesn't hold in place, and gravity can pull it down, unlocking and spilling its contents. As you can see, mine doesn't do that. So what did I do to fix this? I'll demonstrate what I did to fix it. So first, we're going to take a screwdriver and open those screws. In order to do so, I found I needed quite a bit of pressure, and so I couldn't just do it from vertical. I had to turn my grill on its side, brace it with my knee, and now I'm doing this with a camera in my hand. We'll see how well that goes. Let's see if I can turn on my light assist. One moment. Excellent. So now my light is on. Get the focus in the right spot. Take our screwdriver, put a lot of pressure on these, and open all three of these. Once those three screws are out, we're done with this phase. I'll pull them. Take our Coleman grill out of the way, and then we look at what we have on the handle. So the handle has this insulating plate, and then it has the brackets we just pulled off. And I'm going to zoom in here. Right here is the offending bracket that, if you have the original, will be facing the other direction. So I have this facing the other way. In order to work on it, we have to come here and take these screws out. Now, I don't know if I can do that while holding the camera. I'll attempt it. Holds in the locking mechanism. Comes out by pulling it out like so. Just pull it out like that. There. So this bracket is the opposite direction because I've already fixed it, and it's not as simple as just bending that over, because the metal of the bracket that's already in there will break. So I know that because I broke mine, and this is a coat hanger. Okay, here we are at the coat hanger I used to create the new bracket. Here's my broken one that I pulled on. As you can see, it bends the opposite direction. It's a mirror image of the bracket I have. I took this vice grips and tried to rotate it, and it broke. Use the vice grips then to grab hold of this component and yank it out of the plastic. Then I went over and grabbed a corner of a strong hanger, and I measured this length here, I measured that length there to the bend, and then I took my broken piece, my little broken piece here, and I measured that around the corner to here. And so I now know I need something that long. And now I'll demonstrate how to get that out. And I took my vice grips. I really should have this camera mounted somewhere, but I am kind of in a hurry to get somewhere. Alright, so then we grab the vice grips on and make sure it's about the right length. Doesn't really matter, that's perfect. So you bend this back and forth until it fatigues and breaks. And now you've got the first piece, which is this piece here. And now we need to cut this piece. Since mine is broken, I'm measuring this way, so there we got to go that far and that far. So I do the same thing. Make sure that we make the piece the opposite direction. And I'm going to get my other one to show this is how it ends up. And so we put this piece inside here, and I bend that piece up. And with some more perfection, you can make this piece just like this one. And now, once this is in the handle, we can put this back into right here. So this comes inside here like this. That it rests in there, and the handle has to point outward. And then we put out the mounting bracket. If yours ever gets loose, if this ever starts moving around like it's just flopping around, that's because a screw probably fell out of here. Okay, so I put the bracket back on. Start one screw so that you have play and can get the other screw in easily. And now, when we mount this back on the grill, we have them the opposite direction. So here is lock and open, and when the grill is lifted, gravity will also assist the pull, and it'll be locked when it's down, and it'll be open when it's up. And now we'll go put this back on the grill. All right, now that we have the new bracket in the unit, we need to put this back on. And excuse the shining. So here we need to line up the brackets with the holes. We'll put one screw through here. Alright, so we've got it cut, and we pushed in that tab. I'm now going to push the tab all the way around so that we can get the locking mechanism in. We may have to do some fine adjustments on that little tab. Alright, so we finished putting in the last screw, and we pull this up, and you can see the latch is the opposite direction, goes in and closes, and then when we lift the grill, it has a downward lock instead of the upward lock.